Good morning, everyone. I am Rena Rose Lapasaran, who are being tasked to discuss the measures of central tendency for ungrouped data. I am going to show you my PowerPoint presentation. Measures of central tendency for ungrouped data. So what is a ungrouped data? So the measures of central tendency for ungrouped data describes how the data tends to cluster around a central value. So this type of distribution in which the data is individually given in a row form. So the ungrouped data of measures central tendency, also called as a row data. Recorded, it has not undergone any form of analysis, transformation, or organization. Raw data can come in various formats such as numbers, text, images, or any type of data. The data has not been organized into groups. It consists of individual observation that represents a unique data form. So we have the advantage and disadvantages of ungrouped data. So in ungrouped data, it provides precise and detailed information allowing for a granular analysis of individual data points. So that is the advantage of an ungrouped data. While the disadvantages of a measure central tendency for ungrouped data, it can be overwhelming and time-consuming to analyze and interpret large set of ungrouped data. So we have the three classification of the ungrouped data, which is the mean, median, and mode. But first, we will discuss the mean. So what is the mean for ungrouped data? So mean is the most commonly used measures of central tendency. When we speak of average, we always refer to the mean. But mean is calculated by summing up all the data points and dividing by the number of data points. It provides the arithmetic averages of the data that has the formula of mean is equal to the summation of x over n, where n is the sample size and the summation of x is the sum of all the data points. So we have an example here. So 6 students in a biology class of 20 students receive test grades of 92, 84, 65, 76, 88, and 90. So that is the data that was being given. So we will find the mean of this test score. So according to the formula, or we will use the formula summation of x, or mean is equal to summation of x over n, whereas we will gonna input to the formula that was being given all the data that we had, which is the 92 plus 84 plus 65 plus 76 plus 88 plus 90 all over 6. It because we have 6 data, so all of that data will be divided into 6. So the sum of that data is 145 over 6. That's why we have the mean is equals to 82.5%. So next, we have another example, which is the ages of 5 contestants in a statistic quiz B are the following. We have the 18, 17, 18, 19, and 18. So we will find the average age. So all of that will be divided into 5. So 90 divided by 5. So we have now the mean is equals to 18. So we will proceed now to the median. So what is median? So the median is the midpoint of the data array before finding this value. So the data must be arranged in order from least to greatest or vice versa. The median will either be a specific value or will fall between two values. So median is the middle value when the data is arranged in ascending or descending order. If there is an even number of data points, the median is the average of the two middle values. If it is not affected by extreme outliers, making a robust measures of central tendency. So we have here a mean of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we will find out the median or the middle of the data. So we have 5 data. So the middle of that is in the 3. So we will find out what is the number that on the third number, which is our middle. So we have 3 for the first example. So another example, we have the data, set of data, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have now an even numbers of set of data. So if we have an even number set of data, we will just gonna find out the middle, which is the two numbers or the two data. Then we will going to add that one and we will divide it into 2. So we have 3 plus 4 all over 2. Our mean now or our median now is equal to 3.5. Next example, we have 7 mothers were selected and given a blood pressure check. Their blood pressures were recorded below. We have 135, 121, 119, 116, 130, 121, and 131. We will find out where is the median here. So first, we will arrange it in order. So we will gonna arrange it from descending to ascending order. So we have from least to greatest. So we have 116 first, 119 second, 121 third, 121 fourth, 130 fifth, 131 sixth, and 135 on the 7th term. So we have now the median is equal to 121. Why? It's just because we have an odd number set of data, and we will going to find where is the middle or to find our median. So next example, we have the 8 novels were randomly selected and the numbers of pages were recorded as follows. We have 415, 398, 402, 400, 420, 415, 407, and 425. So we will find out our median of the data. So first, we will arrange it in order. So we will arrange it in least from greatest number. So we have now the first, which is the 398, 400, 402, 407, 415, 415, 420, 425. We have the median 407 plus 415. We have two median set of data. It's just because our set of data is an even number. So we will divide it into 2. So that's why we have now the median of 411.
Guys, how to solve the rule? Can you please solve how to? We can easily identify the node here. You just gotta look the most occurring number, which is the 5. So we have 3, 5 here. So that's we can consider we have the node, which
So good morning everyone, my name is Irish A. Ferlino, your demonstrator for today's video. So our lesson for today is all about the measure of central tendency of ungrouped data. So first, how to get the mean of the ungrouped data. Here is an example. We have 91, 95, 96, 96, and 90. So the first step that we need to do is to arrange the numbers in order. Then total all the numbers and divided it into how many elements do you have. So our example is 90, 91, 95, 96, and 96. So we already arranged it. So we have the formula of finding the mean. So we have x bar, which is the mean, is equal to the summation of x, which is the x is the individual value over the n, which is the sample size. So the total of the given example is 468, and we have 5 numbers or 5 elements, so we divided the 468 into 5 is equal to 93.6. So our mean is 93.6. Then second is how to get the median. So from the given example, which is 90, 91, 95, 96, and 96, we can directly say that the median is 95 because it is an odd, because 5 is an odd number. But if the given example is an even, we just simply add the two middle and divided it by 2. Just for example, we have 90, 91, 92, 95, 96, and 96. So we have two middle. We have the 92 and the 95. So we need to add the two middle number, which is the 92 and 95. So the sum of the two is equals to 187 divided by 2 is equals to 93.5. So our median is 93.5. So the third one is the mode. Mode is the value that occurs most frequently. We have different types of mode. We have the unimodal if we have only one mode. Next is bimodal if we have two modes. Then third is the multimodal if we have 3 or more modes. And then the last is no modal if we don't have any mode. So we have the example 90, 91, 95, 96, 96. So from the given example, we conclude that 96 is the value that occurs most frequently. So 96 is our mode. It belongs to unimodal because we only have one mode. So that's would be all. Thank you for watching and listening also.
Congratulations, Phoenix. You got the highest score on our midterm exam. You got 39 out of 40.
Look, Christine, yours. From the...
I got 35. How about you?
I'm also get 35.
You got the system.
38.
Congrats, guys.
We passed. So, Christy, from our scores, what is the mode of our scores? I think the 35 because it is the most occurring number in our scores.
Very good, Christine.
Very good.